Picture this, your plane touches down in Vietnam, and you're bracing for the usual. Bustling cities, neon lights, and the constant hum of scooters. But instead, you find yourself in Hoi An, a place that doesn't just feel old, it feels like you've slipped through a crack in time itself. The air is thick with history, and every step you take feels like you're walking deeper into a living, breathing memory. The ancient streets here aren't just old, they're almost eerily untouched by the chaos of modern life. There's a hush that settles over the cobblestones as if the town itself is holding its breath, preserving a secret rhythm that the rest of the world has long forgotten. No skyscrapers loom overhead, no digital billboards flash for your attention. Instead, you're surrounded by centuries-old buildings, their yellow walls faded by sun and time, and the slow, deliberate shuffle of daily life. Here, the only advertisements are the hand-painted signs above ancient doorways, inviting you to step inside and discover stories older than your own country. Your phone? It's almost useless here. The 400-year-old Japanese-covered bridge doesn't care about your tweets, your emails, or your endless notifications. It's seen centuries of travelers, and it's not about to bend to the demands of the digital age. Hoi An is a living museum, a gentle reminder that your frantic hustle means nothing to history. The locals move at a pace that feels almost meditative, cycling past ancient houses and pausing to chat with neighbors, as if time itself has agreed to slow down for them. Here, the biggest tech marvel is a bicycle bell, and the locals rise with the sun, not a calendar alert. The morning market comes alive with the first light, and the day unfolds according to the rhythm of nature, not the ticking of a clock. You start to wonder, maybe this is what life should feel like, calm, peaceful, and free from the pressure to always be productive. Sitting by the riverside, watching boats drift lazily by, you realize that here, leisure isn't a luxury, it's a way of life. Forget sci-fi futures, real time travel is about slowing down in a place that politely declined the rat race. As the sun sets, the lanterns flicker to life, casting a warm glow over the ancient streets, and you feel the weight of modern life slip quietly from your shoulders. In Hoi An, your watch is just jewelry, a silent accessory, ignored by everyone around you. The locals don't rush, they don't check the time. They simply live, moment by moment, in a beautifully preserved bubble where the past and present blend seamlessly. Welcome to the past. Here, every stone, every wooden beam, every faded mural is original, untouched by the hands of time or the demands of progress. Walk carefully and try not to break anything. You're treading on centuries of stories. And remember, in Hoi An, time isn't money. It's a luxury, a gift to be savored, not spent. Here, you're invited to slow down, breathe deeply, and rediscover the simple joy of just being present. Hoi An's buildings, mustard yellow, wooden shuttered, and charmingly weathered, lean together like old friends, their facades telling stories of centuries gone by. Each wall, each window, seems to whisper secrets of merchants, families, and travelers who have passed through these streets. The town feels like a living memory, preserved in ochre and wood. Here you won't find parking garages looming over the skyline or drive-thrus breaking up the rhythm of the street. There are no glass towers reflecting the sun, no neon signs competing for your attention. Instead, the streets are lined with low, inviting buildings, each one unique, each one with a story to tell. The town was built for people, not cars. Every corner is designed for wandering, for pausing, for soaking in the atmosphere. It's a place where you can slow down and actually notice the world around you. The narrow alleys invite footsteps and conversation, not honking SUVs. Here, the pace is set by the rhythm of walking, by the gentle flow of people moving through space, exchanging greetings and smiles. The soundscape, bicycle bells, vendor chatter, and the soft rustle of lanterns swaying in the evening breeze. Instead of engines, you hear laughter, bargaining, and the distant notes of traditional music drifting from a nearby home. Every building is a blend of Vietnamese, Japanese, and Chinese influences, a living history lesson in architecture and culture. The town's very walls are a testament to centuries of trade, migration, and shared stories. Peeling paint and mossy cracks are badges of character, not flaws. They're reminders that beauty can be found in imperfection, and that age brings its own kind of grace. The town's UNESCO status means no one's in a rush to modernize. Preservation is not just a policy, it's a way of life, a shared commitment to honoring the past while living in the present. No city council debates about new highways, preservation is the priority. The focus is on keeping the spirit of the town alive, not paving over it for convenience. Hoi An's stubborn refusal to bow to modernity is its greatest charm. It's a place where time seems to slow, where the past and present blend seamlessly, and where authenticity is treasured above all else. While other cities chase the next big thing, Hoi An crumples up the blueprint and tosses it in the river, choosing instead to follow its own path. A path shaped by tradition, community, and a deep respect for history. It's a bold, beautiful stand for authenticity. The people here are proud of their heritage, and it shows in every detail, from the lantern-lit streets to the careful restoration of ancient homes. And honestly, it's all the better for it. In Hoi An, you don't just visit a place, you step into a story, one that's still being written, one gentle footstep at a time. At night, Hoi An glows with thousands of silk lanterns, pure magic. It's also ground zero for Instagram pilgrims, all hunting for that perfect, envy-inducing shot. Posing, waiting for the right light, contorting for the camera, it's a modern ritual in an ancient setting. The lanterns don't care about your hashtags, they've been glowing long before social media. The old woman selling sweet soup, she's seen it all. Hoi An's beauty is resilient, filter or no filter. The real magic isn't in the photos, but in the feeling of walking those glowing streets. It's a collective wonder, not a personal branding opportunity. Take your photo, sure, but then put the phone away. Get lost in the light, no hashtags required. The memory will last longer than any post. Sometimes, the best moments are the ones you don't share. Let yourself be present. Think Vietnamese food is just pho? Hoi An is here to prove you wrong. This town is a food lover's paradise, bursting with unique flavors and local legends. Try Cao Lao, thick noodles, savory pork, fresh greens, and a story as rich as its taste. Banh mi here isn't a trendy food truck snack, it's a life-changing street sandwich for $1. White rose dumplings, turmeric chicken rice, each dish is a lesson in local pride. The food scene rebels against monotony, offering a tapestry of flavors you won't find anywhere else. Forget stereotypes, ask a local what they're eating. Every bite connects you to Hoi An's history. Put down the pho menu and let your taste buds explore. You'll thank yourself later. Imagine Hoi An invaded by fast food. Golden arches on ancient bridges floating taco bells on the river. It's a nightmare, not just for foodies but for anyone who values culture. Fast food's speed and sameness clash with Hoi An's slow, deliberate way of life. Here, meals are made with care, not on an assembly line. Family-run eateries are the town's heartbeat. Community hubs, not franchises. A drive-through would be a cultural tragedy. Hoi An's resistance to global chains is its secret sauce. No frappuccinos, no 24-hour burgers, just authentic local flavor. Some places are special because they're different. The absence of fast food is a small price for preserving a delicious dream. Let's hope it stays that way. In the US, we worship busyness, packed calendars, endless to-do lists, hustle culture. Then you arrive in Hoi An, where the art of doing nothing is a way of life. Shopkeepers relax outside, old men play checkers for hours, and afternoon naps are a badge of honor. There's no rush, no urgency, just a slow, sun-dictated rhythm. For productivity addicts, it's unsettling at first, but Hoi An gently teaches you to let go. Here, life isn't a race, it's a journey to savor. Community, family, and simple pleasures take center stage. Mindfulness isn't an app, it's the default. Watching boats drift by is the point, not a waste of time. It's a revolutionary idea. Your value isn't your output. Hoi An's slow pace is both maddening and inspiring. Maybe doing nothing is exactly what we need. No trip is complete without souvenirs, and Hoi An turns shopping into an art. Lanterns, conical hats, custom suits. Proof you were here, even if you don't need any of it. The real star? Tailored clothing made in under 24 hours. Tourists who live in jeans suddenly need silk suits because why not? Bargaining is a friendly dance, more personal than any department store beat. You're not just buying stuff, you're collecting stories. That scarf you haggled for? It's a memory, not just a bargain. Souvenirs become anchors to your Hoi An adventure. The suit may never be worn, but it'll always remind you of that magical evening. These trinkets are proof the dream was real, even if the silk is probably polyester. In the end, it's not about the object, but the story it tells. And that's the best souvenir of all. The Thu Bon River is Hoi An's soul, slow, gentle, and timeless. By day it mirrors yellow buildings, by night it glows with lanterns. Sampan boats drift in a peaceful traffic jam, carrying tourists who've surrendered to the town's pace. You light a lantern, make a wish, and let it float, a simple, beautiful ritual. There's no rush, no destination, just being present on the water. Unlike Western cities where rivers are obstacles, here the river is the center of life. The boats bump gently, pilots laugh, no road rage, just shared serenity. It's a metaphor for Hoi An movement without hurry, joy without urgency. Sometimes the best journey is the one that goes nowhere. Just float, watch, and be present in the beauty. That's the real magic. After lantern-lit nights and unforgettable meals, Hoi An lingers in your memory like a half-remembered dream. The town's magic isn't just in its glowing lanterns or the aroma of sizzling street food, but in the way it gently slows your heartbeat. Here, every evening feels like a celebration, and every meal is a chance to connect, with locals, with fellow travelers, and with yourself. You're left wondering, is Hoi An truly lost in time, a living relic of a slower, more gracious era? Or is it us, the visitors, who are adrift in our own hurried worlds? The town's ancient streets, lined with ochre walls and wooden shutters, seem to whisper stories of centuries past, inviting you to pause and listen. Or are we the ones who are lost? In Hoi An, the sense of direction isn't just about finding your way through winding alleys, but about rediscovering what matters most. The town values preservation, community, and serenity over speed and convenience, and it's impossible not to notice the difference. Here, life moves at a gentle pace. Neighbors greet each other by name, children play in the streets, and elders gather to share stories and laughter. It's a living argument for a different way to exist, one where time is measured not by deadlines, but by moments of connection. Here, wealth is measured in shared meals, not stock portfolios. The true riches of Hoi An are found in the warmth of a shared bowl of noodles, the joy of laughter echoing down a lantern-lit lane, and the comfort of belonging, even if just for a night. It's easy to romanticize, but even a short visit plants a seed of doubt about our own frantic lives. Do we really need to be this busy? Could we be happier, living slower? Hoi An doesn't just offer a break from routine, it quietly challenges the very idea of what a good life looks like. For travelers, Hoi An is a blessing, a chance to recalibrate, to breathe, and to remember what matters. The gentle flow of the Thu Bon River, the unhurried pace of daily life, and the ever-present sense of community invite you to slow down and savor each moment, and remember what matters. The town isn't stuck in the past, it's holding on to what's timeless. In a world obsessed with progress, Hoi An stands as a reminder that some things, like kindness, tradition, and togetherness, are worth preserving. It's holding on to what's timeless. Maybe getting lost here is exactly how we find ourselves. Or maybe you just have a terrible sense of direction. But in Hoi An, even being lost feels like a gift. A chance to wander, to wonder, and to discover something new about the world and yourself. Either way, it's worth the trip. Hoi An isn't just a place on the map, it's a gentle invitation to slow down, get a little lost, and maybe, just maybe, find your way back to what really matters.